Yo, what's up, Brody?
Yes, sir. How you doing? How you doing?
Good, man. How you?
I'm doing good.
Yeah.
Good. And I was yesterday.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, you wanna go ahead and pull up your charts?
Yes, sir. Uh,
What's going on?
just trying. Yeah. I just, um, share. Oh, why am I looking for share screen when it's from? Okay.
All right.
Yeah, actually, I had actually read on everything. Like I'm just it just happened to me sometimes. I just delete everything and I just want to use like where the market is at right now.
Right.
So
Ain't nothing wrong with that, bro.
I do it all the time. So I started here from the weekly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me
So
about what you see.
yeah. So the weekly, I'm over here. I'm saying, first of all, I'm saying this level here, this entire level. This is kind of a double top from this kind of double top here, and I'm seeing a retracement. This is another retracement,
What,
and I'm seeing exhaustions
what
here.
overall trend are we on? Now, let's just start on what we see.
Overall, yeah, overall we are on the bullish trend.
Okay. And what is making this on the weekly chart a bullish trend?
The weekly chart is making the bullish trend because it's respecting high lows. It's
Okay.
creating lows.
Go.
Yeah,
Now, what was the last high that was broken?
this one, this one here. That is high that was broken.
Okay.
Yeah,
I would even go so much to say that it's the high that's right there, honestly.
this one.
Yeah.
Okay, why?
I would just say that's the most relevant high that we needed to see broken to let us know that it's overall still bullish momentum, bullish trend. Granted, that's one of the high points that we had seen in a long time right there, right? But
Yeah,
most relevant high would have been the one that's exactly.
yeah. So this kind of inner structure,
Mm-hmm.
this one here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, because if
That
we
was
go,
the last thing that actually turned price down. You see what I'm saying?
yeah, because I mean I would say this break, this break, this break, this break. Okay, yeah, because the market breaks here, because
Mm-hmm.
this level here don't break, right?
Right. Right. But then
Yeah,
that new high that was made right there. So that's why.
yeah. So this is the new high,
Mhm.
and yes, this is the retracement.
Right.
Yeah. So this is the high low. Right, this is a new high. So this is yeah, this is inner structure, but yeah, because this is a major structure.
Mhm.
This is a inner structure that was broken. This is also is keeping the market pushing, moving forward.
There
Yeah,
you go. Yep.
yeah. And this is kind of a high. This is the new high.
Right.
So we are basically we are in here. If I want to use my fib,
Yep.
we're kind of in here. So if we want to take like one of those big move, we want to wait this pullback actually to come to our 38 or 61% zone,
Hmm.
maybe between the 50, but yeah. So we want if yeah, I don't know if the market's gonna retrace, but anything is possible with US30. So
Right. 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 And
yeah,
that's exactly how you got to be thinking all the time.
yeah, yeah. Anything is possible. So this is kind of a weekly, this is kind of my weekly time frame.
Mhm.
Let's put it on weeks. blocks. Okay. So going on daily, we are still on the upper trend line. So we still like this is so weekly is bullish, daily bullish. So looking more for buys, maintaining buys over sells.
Hmm.
So we have, to me, this is kind of a huge consolidation. Like I don't know, if this makes sense.
Okay.
To me, this is just a consolidation
What's making that area consolidation?
because I'm not really seeing like it feels like it's just
It's choppy on the
yeah,
daily. I wouldn't necessarily say it's consolidation. Consolidation is the market going sideways.
sideways. Okay,
That's
okay,
still trending up. It's just not smooth.
smooth. Yeah, okay, yes, that makes more sense. Okay, so it's choppy on the daily, and we have this pullback here. Uh, we have this pullback here. Okay, can I just remove this?
Mhm.
Yeah, I'll just this makes more sense now. Yeah. So yeah. So we have this pullback here, which is daily on the daily. So there we have a pullback here. And we have also this entire area, same area on the daily high. So this is where I feel like, in my opinion, this level here have to be broken
Right,
for the market to change structure.
right. Good job.
So this have to be broken for the market to change structure. So in the meantime,
And what's making that area most significant as far as when it comes to structure? Like, why are you saying that area has to be the area that's broken?
okay, so when okay, let me pull out my feed first. Let me try to do something. Okay. So it's a 23%.
Mhm.
So which is not I can say so on the fib level, I will not say it's a strong or a real high low.
Okay.
But when I'm looking at structure here, when we go back, we have this level here that was broken,
Hmm.
right? So this level here that was broken. So structure changed here. We have a change of character here or a change of structure, whatever you want to call it, from this level here. So over here, it's maintaining, we're saying minimum like high lows, right? Being maintained, like small high lows here being maintained in the market.
Right,
But over here, we are seeing a strong bearish pullback, a strong bearish pull. So we have this pull here, which is stronger than any, I mean, the other ones. So this is a major pull. This is a
okay.
major pull. We have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, more than 10 candles pulling here. And
Hmm.
we have this level here of support, right? This level of support came here, retested this level of support. So this is a level that's being respected.
Okay.
And also it created a resistance here,
Hmm.
which is broken here. So this resistance here is broken.
Hmm.
Broken here it came, and then it's coming to just to retest this. So this is a level that's being so
What would it look
it
like
hasn't
if you pulled out a sub fib right now?
yeah
Just
here
measure it off the daily up, just to measure that retracement, just to see get a gauge of what type of push we could be looking at based on
this
the.
one
Hmm.
here.
Yep.
Okay.
So more like a 78.6 retracement.
Yeah, 78.6. So I felt like 78.6. So we still need maybe
What type of information does that give us based on the pullback that we just saw on our subfield, being that it respected 78.6 and then went and made another higher low at that 61.8 based on the subfib? What type of information do we get from our fib levels?
But my favorite level, it gave him the information that actually the market, I mean, the buyers are actually coming in. So the
Okay.
buyers are coming in. These levels are being respected.
But what type of projection can you anticipate being that it respected 78.6?
Oh, 78.6. Are you talking like based on TP or
Yep.
based on TP? Oh, yeah. I think it will.
Are we looking
So,
for like a fast retracement or
oh
no?
no, no, no. I'm looking for a slow retracement. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, now I understand your question. Yeah. No, I'm looking for a slow retracement because
We can expect that it's going to take what, a longer time for buyers to
yes,
actually come back into that market, being that
yes.
the market retraced back to 78.6 because
78.6.
is at an
Yes,
imbalance at that time based on the sellers to buyers ratio, right?
yes, yes.
So
Because
that higher
we have
low that was made at 61.8, that
mhm,
further lets us know that this bullish trend is getting stronger based on that higher low point and the exhaustion that we're seeing around that 61.8, right?
yes.
Okay.
So over here, we actually looking for a slow retracement. So nothing really can't really marry a trade here,
Okay.
saying like, oh yeah, it's going back up. Yeah. So yeah, I didn't think about this small favor, but thank you.
Hmm.
So also I know 78.6. I know we can also we can look at a trend putting a trend line here.
Peace. Yep. That's nice, man. That's good.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm really good at my technicals. I just
Yeah, you
yeah.
are, bro. You really are.
Thank you. I feel like technicals is what I really like. Really spend a lot of time learning.
That's good.
Yeah. So you have your fib here. I mean your trend line here, and you have your buying zone and sell zone down here. But
Mhm.
I feel like I will need another retracement on market to come and retrace maybe on a trend line or maybe around the 61 level respected because we only have one touch on the 61, maybe one to get a second one
Mhm.
on the sixth of between 50 or 61 level for
Okay.
it to expect maybe a real push to negative 27.
Okay. So let's keep diving down in the details.
Yeah. So this is my trend line. Let me change the color a bit. Green, yes. So this is my trend line. So we are on H4.
Hmm.
H4, we know. Yeah, this is the retracement. This is the pullback. So on H4 here, we have yeah, let me move this. So I did this earlier. So this is the first resistance that was created. Did not break, did not break, did not break, did not break. The market came and broke here.
Hmm.
Yeah. So the market came and broke here on the 4 hour chart. So broke here. If I go to the 1 hour, uh 1 hour, because this is the true high low that was created last. So can put it here. So this was the 23%. So 23% on the fib mark a continuation. So we have this continuation here. So it was tested, one, two. So it was respected, came and retested again, came and retested again, and pulled back up. And if you come here, still another 23% around here, retestment. Still, you go back up. This is where yesterday I got confused, so I did not. I removed my feed for some reason yesterday. I don't know why, but
Hmm.
yeah, yeah, that would have saved me. But yeah, so we are still here. So market came retrace, so we are here. Sweep came retrace, so 51 and 61. So it came to the golden zone. I'm
Hmm.
looking into my left. I have this area here where I'm seeing a little bit of consolidation. I mean, I would say maybe consolidation here, but um we have a buy, sell, so we have this engulfing here. Here. So this is my 61. So level. So the market didn't really come mark the price on 61, but it came into this is zone here between 50 and 61.
Mm-hmm.
So this one, yeah. Yesterday, yes, the buy was the real move. So I missed it. Yesterday, I was focused on. I went to 30%. I came here, and I thought the market was gonna drop over here. It came low, drop a little bit on lower time frame, and then back up. But did not happen that way. But now that I'm using my Fib on a 1 hour, makes more sense.
Mm-hmm.
So over here, I'm saying yes, we are. Market is going was going sideways until here, and now I'm saying this level here where I have my red line here,
Mm-hmm.
it's not. Let me go on 30 minutes. Yes. So this red line, I mean, not yellow, red, yellow. So let me put this in red. So this level here is not. This is broken here. This support here was broken, but went back up. Let me go back on the 1 minute. Yeah. So this red resistance here, it's not broken.
Right, that
It's
looks
not
more
broken.
like consolidation to me.
Yes, this is consolidation because the market is going sideways. And there's also one thing that actually made me get out of my trade. It's the moving average, and the moving average was pointing down all
Mm-hmm.
day, all day.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever I took my move earlier this morning,
Mm-hmm.
I took into consideration that the moving average was pointing down on the 1 hour.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, on the 1 hour, on the 4 hour, yes, but on the 1 hour, the moving average was pointing down. So when I took this move here, this is the move I took earlier. So it was around uh uh this area here, support. I'm calling support, but also I'm at 50%
Mm-hmm.
on 50% on the 1 hour fib. So I know the 4 hours is still consolidating, but it's still above the moving average.
Mm-hmm.
Still above the moving average, and the moving average is pointing up,
Mm-hmm.
which is telling me that hey, this is a buying market.
Mm-hmm.
This is a buying market, and came on. I believe I was on the 15. Yes, I was on the 15 minute. So I have my trend line here because the reason why I put a trend line there because I'm seeing some high low being formed,
There you go. Yep. Nice.
being formed. So high low being formed, and then you're seeing a break here. This resistance here was broken.
Yep.
This is tested. This candle here broke the resistance,
Yep. And you
and this is the retest,
yep.
retest, and I have I could have taken this here because I have candles here. So I have like hammer. The doji. This is this doji,
You
hammer
could
doji.
dive into that area though, like going to 5 minute.
Yeah.
So if you would have had your random line already drawn from that previous support right there, yep.
Yeah.
And no, where you just was, where your red line is,
Oh,
supports,
oh,
supports.
support.
Yep, right.
Okay.
So if you would have once that was formed, if you would have went ahead and used, there you go. Yep, to the right. Boom. That gives you that extra confluence all along that area to let you know that the buyers are still holding in a sense. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah. 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 Exactly. Okay. But also, I'm also saying, I have a double bottom here, double
Yep.
bottom kind of move.
Yep.
So based on the break here, I could have taken this as a double bottom, but
But
did
not even that. When the market came back to that area, you could have been
Mhm.
anticipating. to see, is the market going to test that area, or is the market going to actually break that area? So understanding that, you could have, like, this is when I say you could use that line chart as well. And you could clearly see that how that support was being formed, and that when that market comes back to that area, anticipating the retest, like anticipating. So once the market goes down and starts to test that support with those bearish candles, goes bearish, bearish, and then that next candle starts to shoot back up bullish like that, entry
Mhm.
right along that green random line. You know,
Oh, okay.
especially seeing how that next candle closed. I mean, open once it came back down to give you that retest again. So, yep, to the right, yep, right up in that area. So once it broke, right, entry could have been right at that bullish candle, right at that close. Boom. If not, if you missed that, right, you could have waited for that break and retest. It came back and retested. Boom, and that's the perfect entry right there. Like just being precise and on it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And then
yeah,
at that time, stop loss could be easily be right under the boom. Exactly. You see what I'm saying?
yeah,
See how you turn to actually get to capitalize off of your precision, because now your stop loss doesn't have to be that 100 points, because you know where you're at
no,
coming from the higher time frame. You know you're in a buyer's market. You know you just went from a resistance area being broken to being a double bottom on support, to then going back and breaking that previous resistance, then coming back and retesting again. So all you're waiting to see on this lower time frame is if buyers is going to come back in the market to respect that area. They close on that area. Let's just say that would have been more of a 1, 2, 3, just in the trade, right? So
yeah,
going off
yeah,
of confidence, that would have been a confidence entry going off that bullish engulfing. If you needed more information, right, you could have waited for it to break above that moving average, like I said, and then come back down to test that area on some last kiss type of stuff, right? And then now, you're just super precise and flowing with the market. And then once you get above the moving averages at that point, you're just flowing along with the market maintaining, right? And then you're going back and checking, that 30 minute, that 1 hour, to make sure that you're seeing bullish candles and bullish structure,
yeah,
right? Because that
yeah,
area is super tight. You see what I'm saying?
yeah. Because this area was like, whoa, it was really, really tight.
Mhm. So that's when
Um,
you got to be on that lower time frame, but understanding where you're coming from that higher time frame. So because when you get on that lower time frame, you're going to see more details, a lot more data. Candles are going to be moving a lot quicker. So you already want to have those base points, which is your entry base points, um, highlighted, and so that way once it comes down into that exhaustion area, that you're looking for some type of reversal, right? And you always want to try to execute somewhere along the top side of that area, so that way you have that good stop loss area that we just talked about.
okay, okay. Yeah. So I guess, yeah. So I took this entry. First one I took it here. Yeah, I took it here. I mean, I just waited. He came here, retested this one, and gave me the engulfing. So I think I'm
That's
waiting
great.
too
That's a
much.
great scaling entry.
Yeah, this is a great scaling entry, but I think but I mean, Q always said, "Oh yeah, treat your second entry or any entry as if it was your first entry."
Right.
Yeah, I did, but I feel like I just lost when I saw this here. In To me,
Mhm.
I could have taken this here, this double top here, going back up. Okay,
Mhm.
this is have this counter trend here when it breaks the counter trend. So I could have
This is
taken,
even when I tell you being able to break up that price and use your leverage, right? Because you
yeah,
could have been
yeah,
like, okay, I see the double bottom here. No
yeah,
fear, no nothing, just strictly off technicals and where I'm seeing, boom, 0.01 there. Okay, cool. 0.01 started floating in profit a little bit. All right, we hit a little bit of resistance, started coming back to the same area, right?
yeah,
Now
yeah,
that confidence is building, because now you see that first order got retested. More buyers are coming into the market, things like that. Okay, boom, another 0.01 right there, right? And then
yeah,
you get that push that you was looking for, right? And then you get that retest. And once you get that retest, boom, another 0.1 right there at that higher low point. And now you're flowing. Now you can just give the market a chance to flow in your favor. But whole
yeah,
time now you got 0.03, but you all got it broken up in different areas of price. So that's what I was talking about when actually we was going back and forth in the voice memos and stuff. Is that
Okay.
that's how you actually want to use your leverage to break up price instead of just putting a point zero 0.03, placing one order there and then having to hold throughout all the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? When it's just like
Okay.
I can actually be actively analyzing and placing orders along the way based on the major move that I'm looking for and anticipating and scaling in along the way. And that's how you truly give your account, a chance to compound, instead of just, oh, I'm gonna put a point zero 0.03 right here, you know what I mean, and just hope that, I gotta hold on to this trade no matter what's going on. Like you don't gotta do
Yeah.
that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So makes more sense. Break here. Over here.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So I took
Reason that's a
this.
great scaling entry because now when you're getting along, you're getting a backside last kiss off of your trend line, right?
Uh-huh.
And then
Yep.
look how close the moving average is right there. So then stop loss is right below that moving average.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying?
Yep. Yep. So
So
I mean,
tell me your exit strategy.
so my exit here, so I believe I had a DC came to negative 27%, but I saw this, I saw this, I saw this. I was like, yeah, I'm out.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
And
I just saw one, two, three, four. I'm out.
mhm.
'Cause, yeah. This is kind of like what M. Yep.
Yep,
One,
that's
two, three.
right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. M. And then I was out. So I did not so I tried to take another trade here, the second one that I scaled in. But when I came, I saw it came here, tested this once,
Mm-hmm.
came, reversed it here, give me an engulfing here. I was like, I'm out. This is like just a triple top.
Yep, yep,
Yeah.
exactly.
Triple
Triple
top
top,
here.
and then came right back down to do
Yeah,
like
it
some
came
type of
right back down. Yeah.
100% retracement.
Yes. 100% retracement. And my friend took actually this buy.
Yep, yep,
Okay.
yep. And that's another great buy. Yep, because
Yeah.
you get 100% retracement, and that's damn near like what a triple bottom at that
Yep.
point. You see what I'm saying? So now at that point, risk to reward, risk to my bad, risk to reward is still great. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Because you're
Yep.
at the triple bottom, you're at that floor. So even if you do take a L, right, stop loss is still super super close, right? Because it's right underneath that last minor high low point, right?
Yep. Yep. So here.
Yeah, exactly.
A
You know what
plus
I
here.
mean?
Yeah. So you just
So that's really how you maximize in the area that we've been seeing since the last time we was on the charts. You know,
yeah.
and just letting trades come to you and picking your spots on how you're going to interact with the environment based on how the market is showing the behaviors, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So this market could have also went and could have broke this level and waited, could have waited for the retest here, could have taken here,
Mhm.
but it did not break here, came
Right.
down here, you
And
waited
it wasn't
here.
ready yet. And sometimes that's how it goes, just because it's waiting to build up a higher
Hmm.
time frame move, or it could be waiting and playing out until news comes. You know what I'm saying? And we
Yeah.
had a lot of red folders today. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah.
So those are the things you got to think about too, right?
Yeah.
Yep, but that's how you have to be reactive as well, because once you see that it's not breaking, right? It's like,
Hmm.
okay, bet I could either two things. I could go ahead and take the profit that I have now, build equity in an account, and wait for the market to get back to a certain level where I'm comfortable with, or because of how you're planning on breaking up your risk, right? You can actually fluctuate a little bit with the market and give it a chance to actually bounce off some of those higher low points and rejection areas, right? And then still be able to willing to execute and scale in. And that's how you keep your mindset going when you're continuously actively looking for entries as you're getting along that higher time frame move.
Yes. Okay. Yes, sir.
Now you did
So
a great job today, man. Like when I seen the breakdown of the charts, I was like, yeah, he's on it. I was like, he's on it.
yeah,
He's on
trust me. I was like, today's the day, man. Like
it. Yep.
yeah, I was like, I loved it. I loved it.
Yeah.
So yeah. So I have my live account and
Okay.
I'm also gonna
Okay. Because I
double
know you said you had some questions.
yeah. Oh yeah, I mean I was just thinking I was just like, okay, so I was just looking at the live account between the funded account
Okay.
because yeah, I believe like I was really looking into I was like, okay, So is there anything else that happens maybe in the back end or those funded account that maybe like people don't get paid and stuff like that?
Yeah,
Because I
yeah.
feel like
He's had a homie, honestly, who caught a great move. You know what I'm saying? He caught a great move with Nas, but because he was trading during news or things like that, right? And actually passed his phase 2, making $9,000, right? On 100K account. Like, because he had like a $9,000 day, right? But because they have news restrictions, right? Where you can't trade certain news or something like that, or whatever the case is, right? He wasn't able to actually get his funded credentials. They ended up just sending him a whole nother 100K account that he has to start over from phase 1. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of restrictions, like just sharing that kind of example, man, it's a lot of restrictions that go on versus how you're going about your lot size, how you're going about trading news, how you're going about swinging certain trades, things like that, that you really have to pay attention to and make sure that you're reading through what the rules of the account actually are. So
yeah,
that can really tie your hands behind your back depending on what type of trader you are. So that's why I say, funded is a good tool, but it depends on what type of trader you are and what you're actually trying to do. Like, what's your goal with it, right? Because if you're looking to, like, catch certain kind of moves, and we're trading a news driven pair, you know what I'm saying? Like Nas
yeah,
and US30 and stuff like that, they're news driven pairs. So a lot of times, if you can't trade news, you're either trading during the dead period or you're trading, through a lot of consolidation, waiting to get those type of pushes, right? So I would say, just depending on whichever funded program you go with, just make sure you really read up on the rules and use it as a vehicle. Use it to fund your live account.
your live account. Yes,
Yeah, that's
yes.
what you want to
That's
use it for.
yeah, that's one of the reason why I want to use it because my friend he's also I think I don't know if you know him, Bryce. His name is Bryce. He's in Miami now. I think he was
I'll probably have to see him.
yeah, maybe I have to see him. Yeah. So um like he used his funded account. He used the funded account to actually fund the live account. So he used the prop firm account to
Yeah,
use to actually fund.
that's what I recommend everybody
Yep.
that works with me, man. Like, get you a couple payouts, 2, 3 payouts, right?
Yep.
And then start funneling the money into a live account to where
Yep.
now you can pay yourself. So now you're not waiting every two bi-week.
No, you're not working.
Not
Yeah,
waiting,
you're not waiting.
you know what I mean? Like, you could pay yourself and put your own self. But my thing is, if you could trade those rules and follow their rules, why can't you follow your own trading plan and your
Your
own?
own trading plan.
Why do
Yes.
you need somebody else? And that's why I feel like, in that sense of funding programs and stuff like that, it actually still has you in that 9 to 5 kind of mindset, because you're still following somebody else's rule and somebody else's plan for you, versus you coming up with your own rules based on your own needs and what your goals are for yourself as a business. And that's why I always talk about trading as a business, because when you go to a business, right, if you're working for a business, there's certain metrics that you have to hit. You know what I mean? No matter if it's sales, you know what I mean? No matter what it is, it's
Yeah.
always a certain type of metrics and progression that you have to be going towards or striving towards, right? For you,
Yep.
for you to be able to keep your job, get raises, get bonuses, things like that. It's the same thing with trading. So if you're able to put yourself in that mindset, right? And it's a psychology thing. If you're able to put yourself in that mindset and set these things up for yourself where you can actually do that, right? And be like, okay, I'm going to be using point ones, 0.02s, and things of this nature, or this type of percentage based on where my account is now after 30 days, because usually you have to go meet with your boss to get either a weekly review or a bi-weekly review or a monthly review based on your
Yep.
performance, right? So that's the same thing you should be doing for yourself. Based on my performance over these past 30 days, over these past 15 days, this is where I'm at with the account. This is where my goal was to be. This is what I'm currently doing, right? And based on that, right, that's where you have to be that coach to yourself, and have that third person's view, right? And think outside the box and be like, okay, if that's the case, now what I can do is I can actually push myself to go further, because now I got the account, I've grossed the account 5,000, right? So now I can use, what I'm saying, instead of using 0.01s, 0.02s, okay, now I can use 0.05s, right? And 0.04s, right? So now the money that I'm making every day is gonna go up, but I'm still risking the same amount I was risking when I was had $1,000 account, right? So I'm still gonna be trading with the same comfortability, the same comfort level, right? Taking the same moves, right? Catching the same amount of pips, right? But the profit's gonna look a lot different. And now, if I'm uneasy about a trade, it's much more easy for me to get out and close and exit and reposition myself, right? Based on how I'm feeling versus if I start having outer body experiences and start trying to chase the market. Now I'm not entering at entry base points, things like that. So it's all about checking yourself, making sure you're running it like a business, and then giving yourself your own type of performance reviews, right? And then that's why I say take your notes, understanding how to interact with your trading journal, right? Things that you should be copying and things that you should be paying attention to, far as detail. You know what I mean? That's helping you be successful along your trading journey, because that's going to be the things that propel you forward, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, man. So treat it the same way as a job. Like, it's certain metrics I have to hit. Okay, I know I need to be taking 3 to 10 trades today. How does that need to look for me? You know what I mean? Not today, but in a week. How does that need to
Yeah.
look for me? You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
This week I might not, just like a sales job. This week I might not be killing it in sales or whatever the case is. But I'm gonna make sure I have a smaller target, then a smaller goal. If the market is more choppy and things like that, I might not be able to hold super long and swing it the way I want to based on how I'm seeing the market, because of how the market is interacting with itself and what it's showing me, right? Not what I'm projecting onto the market, but what the behaviors is showing me through the candles and the story that it's telling, right? I might only be able to catch 100 pip moves, right? But then next week, right, based on higher time frame moves or whatever the case is, right, or how much momentum is in the market or news that's coming out, right, I might be able to hold and catch 300 pip moves, 5 to 700 pip moves, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's just depending on, and it's the same thing, like, you know what I mean? So you want to be able to put yourself in that mindset to where you're actually hitting your own metrics on the charts, right? Because it's doable. It's the same thing, right? You just got to keep showing up, right? Repetition, right? And you're a creature
Sure.
of habit. We're all creatures of habit. So making sure that you're instilling the right habits for yourself on the charts, which is being technically sound, right? Having pattern recognition, right? Understanding candlestick analysis, right? Those type of things. When to use certain tools, whether it's your moving average, right, or your Fibonacci, and understanding how do I need to be projecting these type of momentums based on my Fibonacci, based on a 78.6 versus a 38.2, right? Based on structure, if I'm seeing higher lows being maintained versus seeing minor structure and major structure, right? So those are the things I want you to think about moving forward. Because like I said, understand how do you need to be hitting your metrics on the charts to continue your progress, right? And making sure that you're not just getting somewhere further in the charts, right? But you're getting somewhere further in your trading account, right? Making sure that this $1,000 is actually growing, right?
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
not growing and then we're going backwards, right? We're consistently growing at a certain pace, at a certain rate, right? And that's how you hit your metrics.
Yes. Yes, sir. Makes
Yeah,
sense.
man. But
Woo.
great job, man. Great job.
Thank
Um,
you.
I'm happy at the progress that we're seeing. You know what I mean? And I want you to keep instilling, keep thinking about those behaviors, keep thinking about the things that we've been talking about, and instilling them as you're actively trading this account now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Even with going towards the funded account, you know what I mean? Set up
Yeah.
a whole different list of goals for that. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? And how you plan on using it and how you
Oh
plan on
yeah,
it and
that's
everything.
definitely just gonna be to fund my my live account as well. I'm just like, okay. Yeah,
Right.
because my friend's been doing that for 6 months now. So he's stopped the funded accounts.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
previous clients, man, that's been on funded accounts for like 2 years, 3 years, 4 different funded accounts. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, my boy Brian is a beast, man. So it's like even testaments to him, like, and now he's on the live killing. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So it's doable, man. Like, it's just all about your goals, your mindset, your focus, right? And just making sure that you're able to actually last, like your trading account can last, right? So you can
Yep.
actually see that type of compound in your journey and in your skill.
Yep. Yeah. It's not about chasing trade. It's about making those trades come to you.
Yep. Well, good job, man. We'll lock back in. Let's lock back in Sunday.